Okay, everyone. Enough awkward romance.
Eh? Monica suddenly calls out.
Why don't we share the poems we wrote now?
Oh, that's right. We wrote a poem. I completely forgot about that.
Biscuit Bog, I can't wait to read yours.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, same.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I didn't realize it wasn't my. It was my
All
line.
right, who's we read?
All right, who are we reading first?
Oh, to show your poem too.
Yeah, who are we showing the poem to first?
Brent, who do you want?
I fucking Natsuki's funny as
Natsuki, my homegirl. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, I guess. I guess you're technically improving.
Thanks, I guess.
I guess the X. Okay, cut that off.
Do we want to take a take two on that?
Take two.
Take two on that? Yeah, I think take two.
I guess the X variable on the graph only goes one direction. But I can't really say it's any better either.
Phew.
Oh, thank God. I hope that I didn't improve. Huh? Phew, what?
Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical.
Hey, what's up, guys? Most critical here.
the most critical here.
Today we're playing Doki Doki Literature Club. This game is actually a bunch of ass spewed out of diarrhea and a falcon's butthole. This game is legitimately Bigfoot walking up on hidden CCTV cam. Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Aha! Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing, and maybe you'll be as good as me someday.
She's fucking awesome.
Hey, Macarena.
That's something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point.
Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday.
Yeah? You think so?
Yeah. Well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. What do you think about frequencies?
Do that one jellyfish jam dance.
Yeah. Doki Doki. But you never really struck me as her type.
Sayori has a type all of a sudden?
Yeah, guys that exist.
Guys who exist or guys who are nice to her and have a pulse.
Yeah.
Scratch that. They don't have to have a pulse.
It's scratched and they don't have to be nice to her. They just have to have a pulse.
God, Sayori, you're so fucking stupid.
I know, but you like it. Well, I don't know, but honestly, how could someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? You're basically Baka incarnate. It's like she's dragging around a dead weight.
Huh. That was a little unnecessary.
Coming from you, dude?
Right?
Look, it's cute whenever I do it. Whenever Natsuki do it, it's a bit of a bitch move.
Yeah, it's a bit of a ow.
Right? It's like, damn, that
Bitch. Ow.
Ow, what a bitch.
Eat another fucking cookie, bitch.
But I think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon.
She would.
You could say we each take care of each other in our own way.
Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh, yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem.
Yeah.
Here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her.
I would down my drinks while the rhythm booms.
One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy held me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me, but she lifted me up because I'm a tiny person. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her.
Oh my
Amy
gosh,
has
there's more.
a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world's better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone.
Oh my gosh. This little girl's so full of fucking hate. She's
Did you love it? Did you love it?
right?
quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up, so I hope you don't think it was the best I could do.
Think the depth of my hate is unbound.
Adam loves farts.
It just keeps going and going and going.
This is why we're friends. Adam loves farts. He's really gross. This is why we're friends. He flips me the bird. This is why we're friends.
Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh.
Oh no. The triple middle finger. Oh God.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Did you hear the part about the spiders? Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies.
You must really hate Spider-Man.
Yep.
And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
Do you know people like that?
Of course. It's about how everyone thinks That doesn't matter. It could be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out they'd make fun of you or think less of you or eat your cupcakes. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think heroin's pretty neat. I think people really need to learn to respect others
Heroin's pretty neat.
for liking weird things.
Well, you're definitely right.
What was that part about?
What was that? Also, what was that part about heroin? Do you know somebody who has it? Like, I'm asking for a friend. Do you know somebody who has it? At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too.
It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember, yeah!
100% reason to remember the name.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Put some respect on my name.
I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, so look forward to it.
Star Wars transition. Who should I read? Who should I show my poem to
Well, that
next?
fucking happened.
Well,
That was insane.
that thing existed and happened.
That's
Okay.
fucking
then.
insane.
Do you want to do one of your characters?
Yeah.
Okay.
Theory or Yuri?
It's up to y'all.
They're doing Yuri.
Yuri.
Yuri. Ah, it's my turn. Let's see how it let's see how it compares to yesterday. I see. It's a bit different. I respect you for trying different things, Mr. Bar, but it's really a D minus. Were you inspired by Natsuki's poem? Or Sayori's, perhaps?
Damn, she's saying your poem is like written
So
like a
hard.
child.
Yeah, right?
The sky is blue.
Well,
the grass is green.
Eagles
Right.
can fly.
Right?
Yuri can suck my tit. Fuck off, bitch. She likes spiders. Fuck that bitch.
Well, it's only that it's written in
Well.
Crayola crayon.
Look, that's all I had when I was at the Chili's.
You didn't even write words, you drew pictures.
That's all I had when I was at the Chili's. I
Yeah.
just had the crayons.
Dude, let's face it. Biff Keball goes to Applebee's.
Yeah, you're right.
He plays the little mazes, the maze game in Applebee's.
Yeah, he does.
He's like, I
I,
get it.
I go right past the line though. I don't like the people box me in. I guess you could say that.
I break through the walls. I thought
I'm
so.
breaking barriers.
I'm happy for you. You don't need to find inspiration in my poems. I write them for myself, not for anyone else.
Not for this club where we share poems. That would be ridiculous.
No, to be ridiculous. So I don't really need for people to like them or anything.
Baka.
Yuri,
Baka!
you're
He fucking broke me with that.
Fuck.
Aha!
I'm sorry for being blunt,
Put
but
it
you're
up.
Sorry for like
Sorry for
your
smoking a blunt. I mean,
Toki Literature Club, am I right? Am I right?
But you're
Am I
overthinking
right?
this a little. Just because our styles are different doesn't mean I dislike your poems. In fact, if I tried to do something in your style, I'd probably just do a terrible job.
I see. I'm sorry.
Are you going to eat this hair? I'm done with it. I'm quite full.
Right?
You know, I wasn't, but I have a bit of the munchies right now.
Go
thanks
on.
to or no, wait, you're the one who was smoking the thing. Anyway, my bad.
My stupid mind, it likes to do that sometimes. Anyway, you don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphor
I've never
can go a long way.
I've never metaphor.
I never-
I've only
I never
met
metaphor.
threes.
Don't feel like you need to work your brain like it's turning a bunch of gears.
I realize it's hard for you.
Try letting your mind wander through the feelings
It's like he tries doing it. You
and
start
write
seeing
down the
smoke come
things
out
you
of
can
his
see
ears.
and hear. That's one way of truly enable your reader to see you into your mind.
Okay,
It's a
Doctor.
very intimate exercise.
All right, Doctor Strange, calm down now. You don't need to see into my mind. I see.
How would you
I
like
see.
to do some intimate exercise?
Let's
That's
work that brain muscle of yours and see if we can get it to calm.
His eye turns red from popping a blood vessel.
Damn, I blew a blood vessel. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. Anyway,
Did
bye.
you know you can come from thought alone?
Right?
I've been reading about it.
You know, there's there's a button in your anus that if pressed gently, you will splurge all over the floor.
2 inches in, go north.
North by southeast.
Thanks for sharing.
Thanks
And then
for
you start
sharing.
giving GPS coordinates. He's like, these are the GPS coordinates to the clitoris. Good luck finding it.
It doesn't say it exists.
Yeah, I'm getting
Female
no
orgasm.
I'm getting no signal out here. Are you sure it's there?
I have, well, an example for that. If you'd like to read it.
Of course. Is this the new poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem.
Oh, it's like I had to choose the brainy bitch, right? Like
We chose
all
it
these
for
big words.
We chose it for you.
You chose brain. You two have brainy girls and also dumb girls.
I'll be honest, Brent. I picked out who was voicing who before we started the first
Oh,
session.
really?
Yeah, I knew.
What?
Yeah, we planned this. It's all.
Hedda the raccoon. It happened in the dead of night. While I was slicing bread for the guilty snack, my attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window.
Man, these girls suck at rhyming.
Right?
What kind of fucking poem is this, man? Y'all ain't even fucking
Don't
rhyme.
even rhyme. She ain't getting the P. Diddy deal. That was, I believe,
I don't think
the
anyone
first
is
time
now.
I noticed my strange tendencies as an ordinary human. I'm sorry, I'm like, what the is that word? I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that the raccoon that is fed well always comes back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon
The
moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend, dead and lifeless. I slice the bread like necks of 1,000... I'm not going to finish that sentence. Fresh and soft, the raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions on the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon was taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time brandished my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood goes to my undergarments. Classic pavilion conditioning.
Pavlovian.
Pavlovian conditioning. God,
What a good pavilion. Classic.
Pavilion classic. I slice the bread and I feed myself again.
What do you think that means?
Yeast infection.
I like it. Wow, you must really like bread.
I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday.
I can see that. It's a little more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem's about.
I kind of can.
I don't know some of these words.
I'm thinking I'm picking up on some stuff right here.
I'm picking up the vibe.
You're a fan of Sly Cooper, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
That's what you meant by the raccoon. That or you're a fan of Guardians of the Galaxy. Either or. I'll take either or.
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things that I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
Huh, that's kind of funny.
Yeah, real funny. She's talking about like her knife collection.
I know, right? Slicey slice. You like that cutty cut?
Slicey.
Right?
Didn't Natsuki also write
So you know my favorite
that?
fighter, Kimbo Slice?
About someone being ridiculed for strange interests?
Oh. She did.
Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter if you're into it as long as you're not hurting anybody.
She's right.
Bitch, you said it!
Oh, I mean, does she really feel that way?
Yeah. Sounds like you two have a lot in common.
That's interesting.
Considering I hate her.
Considering I loathe her entirely.
Every fiber of my being.
To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that.
Don't worry, I have no reason to. Hey Natsuki, you're not gonna fucking believe it.
What?
Yuri said this.
No
fucking way!
I know, right?
What's the
I know, right?
Someone tell the
I
queen.
got the fucking tea.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me.
And with everyone in the room.
After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but
I love you.
I love you. Natsuki!
What? I said I'm ranting.
But I'm glad that you're a good listener.